It's like too close, isn't it? How there we go. Right. Oh, Jeff's wrecking the spot.
Honest to God, now it's gone right.
Now it's gone right. Jeff's wrecking the spot. Right, we'll get you down here where we fish. Chill.
You need that.
Yes, I was going to put that one on, but I've got bothered now. So I thought it was that there what was knocking it up. Welcome back. Oh. Right, that's better, isn't it? I just lifted up a touch because I've had it low down. Live and learn, live and learn. Keep yourself out the way of the wind, because that wins. That's better, make eye cheese, Shane, lad. I don't know why I keep calling you Sean. Maybe it's because I'm from Trim and I can't read names properly. One more click up. Just don't want the wind, like the wind's horrible, man. You know what I mean? Oh, we've got muffs coming to the light. Was got to fish with 2 rods, but there we go. Come on. Hi, we've got prawns on at the minute. Like I was saying, that wind was picking up before. There's Jeff. You need to come a bit further that way, Jeff. That wind's horrible, man. What's blowing away? My cap's gonna blow away, Jeff. Oh. Roll on the winter. I'm in a vest, by the way. And shorts. Keeping it right. Shane's saying hi, Jeff. Hardness Codfather.
Oh, the Hardness Codfather.
Hi.
Hi Shane, how are you?
And Jeff hasn't got his teeth in today, so we might catch something.
That's it.
All going to go well this one, I hope.
Too flush,
I was going to bring me brolly and I thought, nah, it's red hot, there's not a breath of wind. Gets out the car and it starts scanning like. The moon. Oh, look at this moon here, spinning around. Look at that. There's no wind up here. Down there, it's blowing a gale. Oh, I keep getting blinded by that light, man. There you go, like. How you zoom, get your thing right, man. Get it right. What a nightmare, man. It's loads easier in the shed making leads. Why is it not taking focus? Jeff? Is it winter yet?
Nearly.
Nearly winter.
It's because I've got the hoodie on.
Got the hoodie on. It's red hot, man.
Alright, hey.
Jeff, you've knackered the camera.
I haven't touched it.
No, but you've stood in front of it. It's all blurred. Nah. It's, I don't, what's going on here? There we go.
Is it blurred?
No, it's all right there now. See the rod tip. Hope there's a few more coming.
Can I show my shorts off?
Show your shorts off. I have to move the camera. Look at the leg on that.
Winter fishing and summer in shorts.
Shut up, you barn pot. See what I've got to put up with. Sometimes in the winter you won't even get out the car because it's too cold. Well, that was a right balls up if I ever. What was it? I flipped the phone over to go to be landscape. Twitty woo, Jeff. Melissa's saying twitty woo.
Twitty woo.
Aye, I see Melissa hasn't hit that like button. They wouldn't go portrait it was, I wouldn't go landscape, it was always the other way around, even though the phone just wouldn't click into that way. It nearly went in the drink. It's your wine cubes night, Melissa. She's put ice cubes, put wine in ice cubes, Jeff. The ice cube trays, and frost them.
Oh,
Posh, yeah?
a bit like a wine cube, eh?
Hmm. Yeah, the fang slush.
Melissa wine cube.
Melissa the wine cube. It's windy as out here, like. I wish I had the brolly. Try to hold the tripod so it from blowing over. We've all seen what that happened in the Wales video where it blew over.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I won't.
What?
I was gonna see, it's still thick to fit, so it's added it.
Ah, yeah, the bottom's like that. So we've got prawns on. Well, I've got prawn on. Jeff's not in the water yet. Still mud in front of Jeff. High water's about 2 o'clock. Just lob that one out. 5 in. 5 in, 0 likes. Mark. Hi again, Mark. Honestly, Mark, that was a nightmare, that. Absolute nightmare. The phone just wasn't registering going landscape. It just wouldn't do it. And I tried it 3 or 4 times when I came off the last one. Isn't this third time lucky? Wish that wind would do one. Why wasn't it about today when it was boiling up like? When I needed it. 6 in chat, 3 thumbs up. 5. Come on people, let's keep it going. Fishing silloth prom, and there's about another 3, 4, 5 anglers fishing.
And then there's me.
And then there's Jeff. Hi, third time lucky. Honestly, it was ready for getting stamped on. I was doing my napper in. All good now. Yeah, thank you for that. It just wouldn't click into place. So I only got the one right out at the minute. See what the weed situation is. Jeff was saying on Beckfoot yesterday there was loads of weed on the beaches. So that's not a good thing. What size tie is it? 9 metre?
8 something.
8 summit. Oh. Right. I get another bait baited up like. No, Jeff's won't rotate it. Jeff's has a look on it. Oh, that's no. Jeff's knacking his phone up now. Well, we thought with the rivers being in flood, and all the shit coming out the rivers, it was a nightmare. The other week Jeff was on here, loads of weed, but he's saying now the rivers are empty. There's a load of weed at Beckfoot, where Beckfoot's a flat beach. You can walk for a mile and you'll be on up to your waist if you dodge the gullies. I wonder what. Well, I'm nice and warm in my hoodie. Has it been bad down there, Mark? Jeff's won't rotate now. Just get baited up a bit. Good old chopping board, as it is. What you want on, Jeff? Have you got one baited up? What do you want? Bluey. We've got Bluey in the bag. Oh. Now I'll have to search for my knife. It's in the bottom of this. like a chopper. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, sticking everything while it was kind of a bit manic like. So that was an absolute nightmare that. Oh. Loads of blood in them bluey, Jeff. What, you want tail section, Jeff?
Aye.
Oh, the brown steely stuff. I know what you mean, aye. How much do you want, Jeff? That size? 3 bits?
Aye.
Just chopping the bluey up, people. Still nice and frozen. Put that in my bag. Just got bluey juice on my trousers. Well, my shorts, like. Bear with us, everybody. Everything I touched tonight's just turned into badness, like. I had some bait elastic here, and it's literally rotted away, like. It was only from the whales trip. So whatever that mackerel catching down there must have acid in it. Let's get among it. Jeff's rollies got an all hour. That's how windy it is, man.
Can't even get my things on.
The lights. Press that button at the top. Huh?
Let's just share.
Oh, what was that? I think if you touch this here. Yeah. Best all-round bait up this way. I'll leave that one for Jeff to answer. What do you say your best all-round bait is, Jeff, up here? Around this area? Mark Henley's asking.
What, for the hounds and that? Yeah.
Just best all-round. Do you mean just for the hounds, Mark, or just in general? Like right the way through? No, in general, Jeff. Just in general. What would you go fishing with all the time? Squid? Or worm?
Ragworm's very effective.
Ragworm, he's saying. You've had hounds on the...
I've had them on blow lug.
Don't know if you need that. Jeff says he's had hounds on the blow lug and all, so...
I've had them on blow lug, black lug. Obviously peeler crab.
Yeah.
Squid. I've had a hell of a lot on squid. Squid's a good all-round bait.
Squid's a good all-round bait, he's saying. For these spots, but like I say, there's a lot of...
It even takes decent bass, you know.
Aye, nice bass. Jeff's in a double-figured bass group, like. I like worm. You can't go wrong with worm, really, can you? You even had that taupe up on worm, didn't you?
Yeah, aye.
So there you have it. Jeff's even had a taupe on worm. Small taupe. There's just like the beds, there's just worm beds everywhere, so I would say worm, to be honest. But we haven't got none of that tonight. Just from frozen bait. Fish bait's got mackerel, sardines, bluey, squid, and some big old prawns. Feels weird doing a live fishing, like. 8 people in, thank you all for watching. 4 thumbs up. Can we make that 8 out of 8? That'd be jackpot, that. Sorry for the wind, people. It wasn't meant to be like this. I've got another rig in there. I'm going to bait that up as well, Jeff. Oh. Remember not to sit in the bluey, Jeff. Oh, see, sliced my arm open with that flipping thing. Oh. Wow, I've got to watch what I'm picking out of this here. Oh, it's got a rocky bottom on that. I had a clean out of my gear today. and says to Jeff on the phone, I've only got 6 lads with us, 3 6s and 3 7s. So we're going to need a couple more for the drop net. So the bag was light. It's your fault, Jeff.
It's always my fault.
It's always your fault. You just cursed. Now that there should be off that. These are the ones I had from Wales. I was going to chop them up. That'll be. It's like a nice warmy breeze, that, isn't it? It's getting a bit sorted out, people. Oh. Good old lift on this, Jeff. Seen them. Nightmare pop. That wind's blowing that all hour, man. Who have we got in the house? I wish that was a bite and not blowing like that. Seven's quite good for a thingy, Jeff, isn't it? A small little channel, I like.
What have you got on 7 now?
7, aye. Wind, man. There'll be no wind tomorrow. Oh, I missed that. Whatever that was, we'll have a look at it. Just a little bit. Nice old chunk of billy. Get a bait out, Jeff. You got that bait out.
Rocks in front of me.
Still rock, is it?
What's it? Is that the...
Is that the what? What, Jeff? Put that blue there, Jeff, huh? I'll bring a piece over. That wind's horrible, man. Back. Oh, sorry for the wind, everybody. It's absolutely nightmare, man. Right. Alright, miss, I'll see you when I get in. I'll wake you up. Anything's good for silloth cup holder. Never caught out on sardines. I've had whitey on them and stuff like that. Cup holder. I've heard any fish bait is best for silloth. Any fish bait's good for around here, but they do really well on worm as well. Yeah, I mean, the worm beds is unbelievable. They're literally everywhere. You see worms everywhere, Jeff, don't you? Right the way down the west coast. So it's a main food source, isn't it? Really, worm. What do you think about it?
That's what I mainly use anyway.
One of them cracking bites that I was getting up Ross, man. They were just taking off, like taking the rod tip right out, like the rod right up the rod stand. We got the drop net if we need it.
We've got to get weights on it.
Aye. Got them in the top of that bag where that light is. I'll go put them on. Cut some cable ties.
I'll just do a couple, just tie one and just search weight on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a few place. I've had a couple when I started doing the channel at the start. I was place fishing, had a few out, but they're not a very big place. But you do get some good stuff. Jeff was fishing a place called Port Carlisle the other day, just round the corner, like on the Solway, and he had well, you had flounder, Jeff, didn't you?
Just flounder.
Jeff just had flounder.
Get some nice place at Beckfoot.
Get some nice place at Beckfoot. But I've had a few places and they've all been nice fish. Vicious.
Last year we had a good run on Dover Sole.
Jeff was hammering the Dover Sole last year. I couldn't catch a cold and I'm in a vest and shorts tonight.
Get 2 or 3 a night. Dover Sole.
I don't know, I need to rub it in. Dover Sole, 2 or 3 a night. You catch them in the daytime and all, weren't you?
Yeah, no.
Hairy toes.
Somebody says they're just basically night feeders.
Yeah, apparently they are, right.
Well,
The ones I like to catch not that they come with a beard.
the ones I was
And big white bellies.
The ones I was catching like the daylight. We do well with them on a night as well, mind.
You used to get some cracking flounders at Port Carlisle, Mark, if you ever up this way. But when do you fish Port Carlisle, Jeff? It's like, you don't want too big, don't want too small, do you?
About 8 metre side. You'll take it up to the top of the bank.
Aye.
Yeah, you get the big 9 metres and it floods over the road, pushes you right off.
And then you got a ledge to get over then, haven't you?
You've got all kinds to get over. You've got a bit of marshland.
Marshland.
Pushes you right back on the road. The cars and that can't get through.
Aye. So you need a snorkel and flippers, don't you, just to stand there?
Mm.
5 watching. Thanks for watching, people. It's the first cast. It's coming in a minute.
You can fish the old dock on a lower tide.
Is that the bridge that used to go over to Scotland?
The old dock, you can get onto that when at low water. You walk onto it, fish it, but you have to wade back off. You know, a couple of hours after the tide, high tide.
Aye.
Wade back off.
So you, oh.
Smaller tides.
What am I saying then? You want to wake me up and you die. Cheers, love. 6 people in, thanks for tuning in. It's the first cast. It's still, high water's 2 o'clock and the wind is like picking up. It's blowing over our right shoulders, like a northeasterly, Jeff, northerly. Not nice. I'm in a vest. I'm in shorts. I'm nice and warm. 8 people in. Oh, jackpot. Hopefully we'll get a few fish out. With Toasters, Jeff. Welcome, love you. Love you too, Melissa. Have a good night, skip till I get in and wake you up.
I just love your wine.
Ice cube wine.
Ice cube wine.
Oh, so yeah, that's the first one out. That's on prawn. I've got bluey to go out next. Just waiting for this water to come over. Jeff, is the water up here yet, or what? What rod are you using, Mick? Shane, sorry. Hardness Codfather. I am on my Century TTR Big Danny. I think there was only 100 of them made or something like that. I've had that since I was 19 and I'm 36. I am 36. I think I'm 36. 11 people watching Jackpot.
I was 24 last week.
Shut up. 24. Alright, John. Cheers for tuning in. The weird silloth prom. There's only like another 6 people on, and then Jeff. We're forgetting that. Forget the brolly. Jeff's brought his drop net. A couple of spare. Aye, that's a thing. Melissa, have you used all them wine cubes up or what? I mean, Jeff, there was a tray full, like. Aye. Send them my way. 12 watching. Guys, you couldn't hit that thumbs up, could you? Really means a lot. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's the first time we've been fishing live, really, to be fair. So it is dark. It's now better than fishing. I was going to go out today up Scotland and fish for the Huss and Taupe and that, and I went to the shops and it was 31 degrees on the car, and I says to Jeff, I was not going fishing in that. There'd be flies doing me head in. Horrible. So we're here tonight. Great, so let's hope we get some fish out. I was talking to some lads at the top and one of them subscribed. Cheers for that if you're still watching. Have you caught anything yet? There's no action out and down here. Just yet. Till Jeff casts in. He's baited up. He's just waiting for a... What have you got, 20 yards of rock in front of you, Jeff? The tide's pushing in and there's about maybe 20 yards of stone in front of Jeff. He just doesn't want to cast out to get a fish to pull over stone, over rock, which is understandable. When I walk away from this tripod, the wind blows it like madman. Should have brought a brolly. Can lower it down, but you won't see it out. Ooh. Right, I've got to reel in anyway. Yeah. Moment of truth for the weed, Jeff. Then why is doing that? Get it hauled out.
Not the big weight.
Yeah, them big 7-inch wires. I hammered them in today. I thought since I put that wire through my finger the other night, I ain't messing them out, man. state of that. That's got to be fucking fun, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I've just lost all that. Stuck on the only big rock in front of us. Snapped on the leader. Now, which is not bad, but considering I've got 20 foot of 100-pound braid leader out in front of us now, it's going to be a nightmare that. Thought you was going bad, Jeff. Where's that bin at? That's there, isn't it? There's that big rock, about a metre square. Now I need to move that light. I've got a thing in there. Show what? Fixed bill. Ah! Aha! Bear with us, everybody. I want to chew on like. Fixed bill on. Now I'm blind. Fixed bill on, stop the suit. Can you see me on there, Jeff, or not? See if they want the net they put on it. Oh, either way, for you, Jeff, get them stuck on. Hey, Jeff?
Yeah.
4-7 ounces.
You won't need them if that heavy, like.
Yeah?
No.
That's all I've got. Can't believe I hit that rock there, but it's going to be a nightmare pulling that up with that bridge attached to that. Oh, man. There's some light.
We'll have a look at it in a minute.
Pedal 2. Actually, come on. latest figure yet. 37 quid that was. Mint like. Just need it, put it somewhere so we can see the rod tip. Can't be hanging on it, you don't you? See it alright on that screen, Jeff? Just blinds you, that's all.
Ah, you can see your rod.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look after that monstrosity mess up. 5 people in still. You can't see, you can just see the eyes, can't you? I'll put it back on the bottom in a second. Right, oh my god.
He's a well thrown back.
Here's one of the lads coming down for fawning out. Interesting, we'll give it a go. Nice 40, pal.
Now when I snapped off before.
Aye. Aye. Well, know that big square block down there? I've snagged up with that and snapped off. There's a fish, people, anyway. It's starting to come through. I can't see what that's like. Blinded, man. Something blinded that. The eyes go funny looking at that. You see that bit better now? Nah, I need to put back on the bag, don't I? Five bass, what was that? So yeah, on the fixed spool. Oh. What is that like that for? You know what, I might bring the rod tip a bit closer for people to see it. So nice like that. Where are we at here? Right, let's get zoomy back in. Like that wind's been an absolute pain, man. Got you low down, to be fair. Did you see that fish there? It's walking down, put down the ramp. So we'll get this drop net sorted out because I think we might need it tonight. So we need some line, Jeff. Aye.
I've got one way, Johnny, but
One way on. Drop net. Right, where's the thing on you? That's the top, isn't it?
that's how it's going.
Like that.
Yeah,
Right, so where's the weights from here?
probably on the corner.
One on each corner. I'll get some line, Jeff. Got some line here, I think. Without disturbing everybody's view of the rod tip. 5 people still with us. Cheers for this, people. Hardness Codfather, are you still there? Go have to move that light. I can't wait for the winter light, to be fair. Buzzing for it. Right. how I'm going to do this. I'll take the line off that reel, that 525, Jeff. Ah. Hope I'm not blinding everybody with this light, mind. I do apologise. That's better, isn't it? I can see where it's at now. Right. I'm just going to tie some leads to Jeff's drop net so it gets underneath the fish. So bear with us, people. To use this, watch that rod tip and shout and holler and whistle and everything if I get a bite. We're just loading up the drop net with leads. We're just loading up the drop net with leads on the corners.
Aye.
So if you get one, give us a shout.
If you need it, just come over.
Drop net like that, right? Put it come on, like I got stuck in and bubbled it.
He's got no issue with that.
I've got knee weight.
No wife to do it.
Fucking left that. I think I left there about 17 years ago.
Got a fish come on, mate. Stop that curve. To here. Right, in length. Curve to here. Wide. That's just a cover. Upstairs. So I got these little glasses. Fish can get a hand of it. In the kitchen at this point. It's got to be 3 foot by 3 foot. I've just got my gun cabinets in.
Your guns. Aye. Have you seen all the Roberts on there?
Long net jobby that. Nice long net will do a job on that. No, Bob, I'd like to say if you need the net, just come down and grab it. It saves walking backwards and forwards all the time and all, Jeff, doesn't it?
You can sometimes return them in the net, you know.
That's what I'm saying, drop them down and pull the net, I drop them in.
Aye.
Not like that one I got in Scotland, it stuck to the big rocks.
I'm just about ready for casting.
Aye. Just unwrapping some wires, some line onto, you can see this here, onto some leads, just to wrap onto the drop net for Jeff. One each corner. I am trying to use my big body to block this wind from dropping, knocking us all out like. And I will be investing in shorts right the way through the night. Look, listen to that flipping wind, man. Wouldn't be too bad if it was coming straight east, because it's coming from the north. It's coming right down from our right to left. There's Jeff casting out now. Well, the start of the video was a horror. If you didn't see the one, I think this was the third time. Look at that wind, man. Give us a break, man. Jesus. It was a horror show. The first two attempts, or whatever it was. Seven people still with us. Thank you all. Thank you all. Right. This here needs some I use 100-pound braided leaders, 20-foot lengths roughly. Eight people in, 7 people in. Right, pass that net over here, Jeff.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to shout and scream if my rod gun's out. Jesus Christ, man. That wind is really doing my nappering, like, big time. There's not even no wind there blowing, and it's rocking that thing about, like. Oh, maybe I should this longer. tie knots with the left hand. Yeah, who says men can't do things with the other hands? That should be alright, Jeff. Hey people, we're just tying some leads up to the drop net, people. If we're going to need it, we're going to need it. And I'm sorry for the wind, it wasn't due to be like this. Blame Jeff, it's his fault. Nine, jackpot. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already, and if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Click the button. Totally free to subscribe to any channel on YouTube. How man. That light's blinding me. We're catching more moths than that else, Jeff. That one's on. That's 2 leads on now. Now the other 2. At least my bag's a bit lighter. I only brought 6 leads with us, Jeff. I've lost one. I've got drawers in my shed now. It's just full of lead. I think I've got enough for 2 seasons in there now. Is that rod tip getting here, people, or what? Still here, Mick. Where are you, Mick? January fishing Silloth Promenade. So straight in front of the rod tip is Scotland. Cheers for sticking in Hornets cod father. We've had a bumpy ride, but we're getting there in the end. Pretty technology, man. Best thing with technology is a hammer. You can never ever fail without a hammer. Even the wind, it's that strong, the wind's blowing me over now anyway, 10 stone. On one side. How's that feel, Jeff? Show the people, show the good people our handiwork. I'll get the net underneath, that'll get the net underneath the fish. Now we just need the fish.
That's it, look, see? In, out. And it won't go on until there's a fish in there.
That'll drop nice, won't it? Rocky bottom net.
Just set up.
Loads of smoothies caught at the Wirral. That's only down the road, that'd be only 2.5 hours, won't it? Say 2.5 hours. Jeff might know. Jeff,
Aye.
the Wirral Liverpool, 2.5 hours down the road. Aye, it's just down the road, mark that.
Just local.
Local, 2.5 hours.
For you.
Done 7 the other week down to South Wales. Wow, wind is up. I'm so sorry about the wind. If I had a magic wand, we wouldn't be still windy because I just would zap it straight to cod fishing. Right, go get some back on that. Good job I know my way around my rucksack while you nailed it. Right, so I'll tie something. Need it back on this 525. Can't believe that snapped off there, like absolutely gutted. Only big rock in front of us, all the rest are just little stones. And I get snagged up on the pretty big rock. Wasn't even in front of us, it was to the right a bit. Who have we got in chat now? Really appreciate all the help and support, like, from everybody. Like when I'm watching other people's videos and stuff, and me channel getting tagged into the live chat and stuff. I really do appreciate it. And all the shout outs from like Honest Codfather. And if you haven't already, get yourselves out of there. Him and Vern cracking on. Have a good laugh with them too. Did you say Vern was out this way coming up? Did you tell him I would meet up with him? See where that whirl is there? Are you fishing on sand, or are you fishing off rocks, or are you fishing high, low, or what? Like we say, it's only down the road. I've seen a few videos of it on YouTube, to be fair. Oh man, I fucked this over here. Sorry for my language. Tying mono to braid, it never goes nice. £100 braided leader, and then obviously I like knots, so I don't even know what type of knot it is. I've just kind of gone with it for over the years. But if we look that there, where the hell's that camera lens at? You can't see that there. There's a knot in there, right? But if it gets any weed on, it doesn't stop in the eyes, it just comes straight through. Mainly sand, some rocks, but always at high, right. Hey, what's parking like? Jan, is parking alright down there? I was down Chester on Sunday. At the zoo, like. I might see a skip. If you haven't any crab, big whole squid, feed the fish. Does anyone do the other trick with the squid? I might show you later on when it falls out a little bit, because it's rock hard at the minute. Have we had any knocks on that rod? Saying that, look like it's knocking one the way the wind is. 6 people in if you're new to the channel. Nice. No problem, Ville Park, Egremont. No problem, Ville Park, Egremont. What's that say? Egremont, you can't park on the prom, but side streets are okay. Alright. Like the northeast bits where I fished the Corrie beaches when I was growing up, you wouldn't dare park your car close to the beach because they'll just get burnt out and smashed up and stuff like that. It was horrible. There was one day I was fishing it with a lad called Grant. We were fishing a club match, and the farmer set fire to car tyres in the field where we were coming back up the cliff. Well, at the bottom of the cliff, and as you were coming up, all you could see was black smoke belching from what looked like where the cars were. So we ran up the cliff, obviously seeing that he was doing tyres in the thing, called him a few names and that, and got in the cars and went after we were blown out of our arse, like. Have you seen the because that'll be down as the Irish Sea, won't it, down there? Have you seen that? There's tag cod now in the Irish Sea, and if you catch these tag codling, or mops, if I say mops, you know what I mean, don't you? If you get one of these codling mops, you get they've got tags in them, and you have to freeze them whole, and then get in touch with the, I think it's Dafra or something like that. Get in touch with them, give them the tag number, and they'll give you £100 for that fish. Now, guess where I'm fishing this year? Scotland's not going to be a no-go. Have you seen that, Jeff?
What?
The £100 you get for catching them tag codling mops.
No?
I'll show you afterwards on the way back. They're not send you and string it like.
Sure.
Get 100 quid for it in the Irish Sea.
Alright.
If you catch a cod. So they'll come up here, won't they?
Alright.
So if you get a mop with a tag in it, in front of its fin behind its head,
Alright.
and then you have to freeze them whole,
Alright.
contact the number that I've got saved on my phone,
Alright.
and they give you 100 sheets for that fish.
Oof.
Better than winning some matches, that. High tide for most of it. Is that on the Wirral, is it? We might have to. What's it like for fishing in the winter? Bad boys ready to go again. I love this meal of me. I think I paid 70 quid for it on eBay, brand new. Still in the box. 525. Oh no. Yeah, 525. No, 515 Mag 2. Cracking beast of a reel. Does the job anyway. I'm after doing some star jumps, Jeff. It's kind of getting a bit nippy like. That wind's horrible, isn't it? High tide. 5 people jackpot. Keep them coming. We still haven't had any fish on our second cast now. I cracked off that way. Hit the only rock in front of us, I think. Where's that lamp on like? But yeah. Cheers for bearing with us. We had a bad start, to be fair. Technology is not the best strength in the world. You can hear that wind singing through them lines, Jeff. That's Liverpool side. See, I always fancied fishing. I've got the Bristol Channel off. Pretty much in those places. I've got the Bristol Channel ticked off now. There's the Mersey. I want to fish the Mersey. I've always wanted to fish like Chisel and I've always wanted to pump worm on Dungeness. If I go down there pump worm, I'll have to fish one. To be fair, it's like a 12-hour drive or something like that. By the time you get through the traffic, I think it took Reese about 12-13 hours to get back from Auburn when he came up there. Is that a bite? How are you just bending that woman? 7 people in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fishing silloth prompt. Open for something. There's one ray come out further up. Got a bluey bit on there at the minute. Gone up the fixed spool because, yeah, I've snapped off on the knot. There's 20 yards of 20 foot of 100-pound braid leader swinging around in front of us now, which is not nice. What time's it? 6 o'clock? No, 7, 8. 8 people in. Hey, thanks for tuning in, people. We've been going an hour now, but we were on and off because the phone wouldn't go landscape and everyone was having a chew on. What's the time, Jeff?
Past 11.
11:30. So like 3.5 hours, is there? 2.5? 2.5 hours to lie.
This is normally when it starts switching on, I think.
I've got a bluey bait out, Jeff's got a bluey bait out, the drop net's ready.
We
Just need the fish to turn on now. If you haven't, if you just tuned in, oh, I'm yawning, Jeff, knackered. It's too hot last night, I've just tuned in, I'm in vest and shorts. Left the hoodie in the house. There was no wind when I left the house. Well, there was no wind when we got the car, get the gear out, no wind. Walk along. Nice fish, that nice eating size anyway. £5.9. £5.9 cod out of the Mersey. Aye. I can't wait for winter, me like.
That's smash my biggest. My biggest was £3.2.
I'll smash your bigs from out here then, Jeff.
Yeah, you did, eh?
What was it? What was that one I got? 4.5? On the rusty scales. Have you brought your digi scales with you
Yeah,
tonight?
they're in the bag, eh?
Jeff's even got digi scales, his flight night, brought his reels and everything.
We'll just tear the weight of the net and then weigh them in the net if we get it.
Ah, yeah, we'll do that. Cheers for watching, people. I have got the triple X like here. Alright, catch you later, John. Thanks for tuning in. Were you on here? Someone saying, Sloth was saying, hey Jeff, he was on here when you got a hound.
Yeah.
Sloth saying, someone's talking to you, Jeff. My biggest cod is 16, but I'm nearly 60. Right, Mick, I'm going to bed, heading down in 3 hours. Right, I'll catch you later, pal. Have a good one. There was some nice cod coming back out back in the days. Cod is £16, but I'm nearly 60-year-old. Sure, Hornets cod father's off to bed, Jeff.
Off the bed.
Off to bed, alright.
Well,
Down in 3 hours, tight lines. Cheers for tuning in. Hornets cod father. Keaton's back. Keaton, why are you not asleep? Have a good one, pal. I'll catch you later on. No, we haven't caught anything. Yeah, ball chap goes to a lot in the winter. It has had some nice cod down there. Town Hall steps. Are you writing these down, Jeff? These are all talking about marks, eh?
yeah.
Town Hall steps at Liverpool, isn't it? Hey, cheers for sticking with us, people.
Trying our hardest to get one.
Yep, trying our very hardest to get a fish. Just the one rod out. I think I'll just stick with the one rod, Jeff. The way that water's pulling through there.
I'm just looking at it. Back of the other one up yet, like.
Might have to do some star jumps. Skin's starting to be a little bit cold. Aye, Sloth, Jeff's here now fishing with us. Should have brought you for good luck. We should have been home then. Where's Sloth? Here and I was on there a few weeks ago when Jeff got a hound. Aye, Sloth, Jeff's a jammy get. Aye, he's absolutely... He'll catch fish in the bath if he ran it. Do you know Jeff got a... What was the size of your bass at Beckfoot, Jeff?
£10.4.
Jeff got a bass at Beckfoot, £10.4. Hey up, Danny. How's it going? Sloth saying it was him and his mates catching nothing. He put a face to his name.
Yes,
He remembers you now.
I remember now. I was a bit further up. I was further up here.
Oh, here, look at this on my lamp. Here, look at this. That's a belt of that. I'll pick it up. Oh, it's flew away. Where's that gone? Have you seen a fly like that before, Jeff?
Huh?
That'd be ideal for the trout, that. Where's it gone? Come here. It's like a big caddis fly thing.
I see it, eh?
Yeah. Get it here. Ooh, try to sting us. Get the fuck with that. Got me stinging me name on Harry. That was like a big caddis. That was like a big... What would you say that was, Jeff? Like a daddy long legs, but like the size of an ant. Now, mate, we've just had our... This is the second cast. Jeff's just chucked out the stone in front of him. Right, sound, I'll do that. It's only down the road, it's only 2.5 hours. Cheers for that, Mark. Danny, there's a lad from Gateshead. Out further up, he's had one fish out. Good night, Keaton. And that's it really. There's 6 people fishing, and then Jeff, and then me. We are on the bench just south of the monument where the life ring is.
I was fishing just up.
5 on a cork rig to £2 on the mackerel.
Yeah.
Been getting mackerel for £2. But was that off the off or steam or what? Green light. Aye. Mint in it. That green light's on P like. That's that one on the inside of the off, Jeff, I used to tell you about, where I used to go down on a night for a few hours.
Yeah.
The channel's like 100 yards, if that. Where you get a big northerly on, the fish come round from the side of the off and round into the channel and get shelter on the shackles and that, and the rocks, so fish off on the water. Just want that rod to go now, like. Can't be doing with sitting and watching bare tips. He's me sat in shorts and vest, and he's Jeff in hoodie.
It was the wise one.
Bugger off, Mick. Hey up, Mick, how you doing, pal? Plenty of Mackie put they are on buddy steroids. Aye, I've seen that, Danny. Have you seen some of the things, Jeff? The mackerel's coming out massive.
Aye.
I've only caught one mackerel this year, and that was down in North Wales. Tried my hardest. I don't really catch them that often. I took the bairn up to on the east coast of Scotland a few years ago. I couldn't catch an out. He was pulling them out 5 on a string. I couldn't even get one. Was there any herring about down there then, Darren? I know they've been getting the herring in the river with you. Flying me, look. We're all on the winter when all these things die and there's no flies flying about you. That light there, what I've got to sit down, that lasts for like 6 hours on its second setting. May I admit, I can't stand for long because of my smile. Aye. They should put some seats around that spot. Last time I was on there, they were putting them stupid rock climber things around it. There, mate, loads in the weir. Aye, I've heard they've been catching loads in the weir. When I was down Thursday, was it Thursday? Aye, Thursday I went, when I was at work, I popped down to Hendon Prom, had a look around. It was chock-a-block. It was low water, and then I drove over the Weir Bridge, and there was people underneath. Like, obviously we're going to be fishing the flood along there underneath the thing. I forget how you get down there now. It's been years since I fished there, but I was having a good look at the water, mind. There's loads on. Winter's out. I'll tell you what, bags of 100 on a herring. Jesus, that's got go on that, mind. That's a cracking bait herring. I really do like it. We were using the herring in Scotland, Jeff, weren't we?
We did, aye.
Bagging fish up. I reckon herring's better than mackerel, to be honest. Breakwater down there. What did these marks say then? Holyhead breakwater in winter, there's always herring. Now that's the thing, if you go to Norway and you want to take your own bait, down there, my pals are going to Norway in end of January. I might just surprise them, see how things go. fancy it like, Jeff?
Hmm?
Do you fancy it nice and cold?
No.
No way.
No, I'm alright.
Jeff doesn't do the cold. He's even got a hoodie on tonight.
Bring me quilt in the winter.
Bring his quilt in the winter. Walks on like the marshmallow man in winter. How are fish, man? What's going on here? Right, I've got to bait back up, Jeff. Let's do it. Well, took my leg off.
Keep away from that rock.
Oh, keep away from that rock, all right. Weed. Not nice. It's like green slimy shit. Maybe just love it next time. Oh man. It's not even start push hard through yet. Similar to the hardness weed that. The heat must be crippling the wheat beds like. It's knocked. That's actually feeling warm in my hand, that, to be fair. Let's try something else. Try a chunk of mackerel. I did have 2 rigs on the go, but I lost one. Why? You reckon that was frozen or something? 6 people watching. Thank you all for sticking with us. Got much weed on, Jeff?
Well, I haven't reeled in.
I'm just flicking this one out like. Oh, look, I've spoiled it. Tackle what up? It's every time I pick the rod up, it has to come that way. If I can go like that. Welcome everybody. Tackle the other one up, Jeff, you've got room on you, right? Jeff going for the kill with 2 rods. Hairy toes. I need to get another rig out, I think. December Mick, bags of 40 and 50. I like the sound of that. Hi Brian, the Nervous Angler. Thanks for joining in, pal. Still no fish yet. Just chucked a chunk of mackerel out. I'll give it till we're on 90 minutes because that weed was horrendous. Then I'm going to put squid on. I've just lobbed that one there and the wind is absolutely horrible. And Keaton, if you're still watching, where'd you put my headlamp? I've searched high and low for it and I can't find it, so I'm using yours. Oh yeah, tell you what, I remember that. Breakwater, winter, December, fresh herring. Go down there, catch a load of herring. If it could work out, like go down there, catch a load of herring, and it's a big easterly or a southeasterly, then drive from there straight up to where I fish in Scotland, Gorton, Johnshaven, Iverbervie, and fish there with fresh herring. That'd be mint, that. Be a few miles on the clock, like, but man, I done that when I went to Anglesey the other week. It was 3.5 hours back to my house from there. So that's not too bad, is it? 3.5 hours there, then I can do. I get to Gorton in like 3 hours 45 from mine, say 4 hours. So it's 7 hours, over 7 hours driving. But for fresh bait, catching cod, just chuck them out, put them in an area, a bucket or something, keep them nice and keep them alive, and just live bait them off Iverbervie and big seas. You only need to chuck 30-40 yards. Oh. Come on, fish, man. Oh, well, at least give us a flipping bite. Boom, 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 boom. And thanks for all for tuning in, by the way. Really means a lot. There's someone kicking off over there, about a mile away, either, but they'll travel with the wind. We've already seen one fish at the start of the video, by one of the lads up the top. Sorry for the wind, everybody, it's absolutely nightmare like. Do some squid out, Jeff? I'm making a bit up, pal. Oh, Jeff, you've blocked that wind there. Aye, make us feel warm again.
Sitting on foot like.
No, I'm just saying you blocked the wind. Right. Tell you what we'll do here. Get the squid out. And I'll show you something what I like to do as well. And Jeff can watch the rods. Oh, Jeff, it's frozen in here, man.
Yeah.
Freezing in that bag. What's he shouting at over there? Wants to calm himself down a bit, doesn't he? Ah, where's that knife at? Right. Oh, do you know what? Feel that? Feel the handle of that? I've got six cool blocks in there. Jesus, I'm going to have to put the towel on my hand to keep that warm. Right. We'll give you a spin around in a second. The clip of that. Ah, that's you. It's always ever you, Jeff. Right. Oh, man. That's not going to work. Right. If Jeff holds this like that. Lights on there. Does anyone do this? Get off me, that. That's frozen, that.
It is
You
that.
reckon that's been enough a dozen blocks? I need to wash that, like, to be fair. Oh, that's better. Right, so pull the tail off. Give it a bit of an open it. Get rid of the shit. We don't really want that, just do we?
No, no.
Oh. Then we'll give it a bit of a... And the oils this releases is absolutely crazy.
It's like you're tenderising a steak.
I could just eat that, Jeff.
Aye.
Flipping starving now. You've mentioned steak. I had jack potatoes with beans before I came out. Hey, look at all the juices running off that. Nickable. And there we have it. And then that there just wraps on whatever you want on, Jeff. What do you want it with? Bit of bluey?
Just put a little bit of Mackie in.
Bye, lad. Like that. I've lost my pins, Jeff. I need to make another one. The oil's coming off that. Come here, fingers. There you go, Jeff. Grab that off your pal.
Yeah.
I don't know what smells worse, my fingers or the rag. Oh, on there. I'll put on the hook and all for you.
You may as well. Your hands are stinking, mine are alright now. That's it, see? You're showing them a full crack.
Sure, everyone watching knows how to bait a rig up.
I don't. I'm just getting trained.
Getting trained. Jeff's used to small baits, Jeff, aren't you?
Yes.
And Jeff's fingers are old, so save his scratters a little bit. I'll do it for him. There's no harm in that, is there? As long as he's watching my rod tip. It's dripping.
There you go.
Yeah, we have. Look at that, just dripping off there. Dripping everywhere. A little dripper. Look at the state of that, man. Oh, like a fish key.
Oof.
Few things like that, Jeff.
No comment.
No comment. Right. I think there's about there. That back over there. Oh, that's a bit of picture, isn't it? Hope you've enjoyed that. My fingers are lifted now. That wind is horrible, like. Bouncing around that bait like Gordon Pig and Ramsay. That bait was small compared to some things I've actually wrapped up in the past. You're not even in the thing properly, man. Jesus, how way, Mick, sort yourself out. I use a wire, Mark, and I put a wire through the baits, and it so it gives us something to hold so I can wrap on the other side, like for big baits. I've done it in some of the videos in the winter. It just gives you something else to hold. No way you get the bait at the end and the can's a bit floppy. And just put the wire through, and then it just holds the bait sturdy, and it's just perfect. Like 6 people watching. Thank you all. There's Jeff cast his second rod out. That wind's horrible, man. It must have knew I was in shorts and vest. Need to do some star jumps or something. Come on, fish. Aye, that's a belter, that, with the squid doing that. They kind of released all sorts, like tenderising it, you know. Someone's got to get a fish, so you'll be the one coming so far. Wind, man. If I had the brolly, I could have locked the brolly into the sea, it would have been alright. We used to get the car down here, but they start putting the locks on the thing. Don't know boats, but what was that? Yeah, I was using that on the first rig. I had one tied up. I actually used a very small hook just to clip it onto the lead. You still awake, Melissa? Oh no, it's not cold, it's just windy as out, man. The wind's blowing right the way through us. So yeah, I've got dongle rigs in the bag, but let's see what's about. They've been very good, like, to be fair. It's just weird, isn't it? Having a hook at the top of the bait and nothing underneath. Pretty wind. We'll go out the car, literally walk down, put the gear on the bench, went and seen the lads, and the wind picked right up. Blowing right from the north. Jeff, can I lend your hoodie for 5, please, pal?
No.
Melissa says it's not cold, calling it a pansy and all.
It's not.
It's starting to rain. It's starting to rain, everybody.
Remember, my jacket was soaking last time when
Aye.
just a dew, wasn't it?
Oh, aye. I'm going to get soaked, I didn't think of that.
See what I mean? There's a note in the car for you, like nothing.
Nah. Not in the car for me. Go get a rig out, Jeff, and go get one baited up.
I'm sure there's nothing there.
Definitely not in that car. Do you want to sit here, Jeff, and talk to everybody and watch the rods? And I'll go and have a look, but I've definitely not got another coat in that car. I've got my waterproof coat in the car.
Oh yeah?
I'm going to be a pansy and go and put my waterproof coat on. Just keep hold of that, Jeff, because it's just moving all out. The wind's blowing it about like out else.
Aye.
You know what I mean? It's face planted down on the rocks down Wales. wind blew. I was slow bush. Aye. What was that? Oh, you were looking at what you like. Right, I'll go get this thing. That's just sure. No, it's mist, Melissa. It's the dew. The dew coming down, settling down, soaking everything.
Remember, my jacket was drenched, wasn't it?
Aye, Jeff's jacket was drenched last time, so I've got a coat in the boot unless someone's took it out. I'll just go down, be back in a minute.
The seat cover off the car.
Aye.
Hey.
Almost toast now. The guy cotton top on. Light as a feather, weighs out. Nice and warm and dry.
You do realise
Yeah?
I've kept quiet all the time you've been away.
Aye.
I didn't know what to say.
Not like you, Jeff. Well, we'll get into the rig out. I'm feeling the fish coming on now, like. Feeling the fish. Jeff, I'm going to put another rod out.
Yeah, you might as well.
Oh, is that in there? Oh, man.
Sitting freezing and you had your jacket.
Eh?
Sitting freezing and you had your jacket.
Oh, well, it wasn't cold, I was just like nippy. Sorry, people, I'm in your way, I know I am. I was just nippy, Jeff. Just getting to that bit when it was just a bit too much, yeah? Too many rig walls, wrong rig wall, I mean, not that one.
Tell these lads to mind your line.
Jeff the rod up, Jeff. See you later, Mara. Let's try these 6 ounce. Oh, that's the one with the big wires in. Don't go lick. Right, what have I missed? 3 people in chat. I have got a cut, mister. It was the one in the bag. Underneath the boot. For people, thanks for watching, people. Really do appreciate it. No fish yet from me and Jeff, but I'm about to put out another bait on another rod. That view is amazing in person. What view? Mister, what view are you on about? Who else have we got in still watching? Just sorting out the my obviously it's just not for me. If you watch the channel, there's my version of my dongle. It works for me. They go get the triple X out. Some wine cues. But it is a cracking view of Melissa, isn't it, when it's dropping back. It's even better when the rod bends out. Right, time to get the bait up myself. I think that's the blue here, don't Jeff? The blood. It's all about the blood. Karaoke, Jeff.
Smuggler's Arms. Yeah.
Smuggler's Arms.
Smuggler's
Oh. How are fish? Don't be doing this to us. Baiting up, we'll bait it up. Maddy Man's still there. He was in when it was all kind of ping tong in the first bit. Oh, loads of blood coming out this bluey. Loads of it. There's my dongle. Scratters are like covered in blood now. Oh, sorry, I've fuzzed you up. Didn't mean to do that. I see a tangle up coming on along here. See if I can get his back right again. Oh wait, man. That's Jeff's fault again.
My fault.
Leave you alone with the thing for 2 minutes. Right there, we're back on now. Jackpot. Are we happy? Are we happy? 13 thumbs up, Jeff. I think that's a record.
13.
13, aye. Time to get the triple XL, people. Sorry, blocking your view. I'll probably knock the thing off again. Is the view knocked again, Jeff? Have I knocked the view up again?
No.
Do you like this triple X, Jeff?
You like that?
Yeah. Had this a long time now. Yeah, I bought it off Alan. Years and years ago. You see people still sell them for like 150 to that one. Stuff like that. Let's get the other one on the go.
Was a better deal that first name. It's been up, but is it?
It's been up since the start, Jeff, hasn't it? He's done a full tide. Right, keep this bad boy on and hit it to the heavens. How the hell have we done that? Haha, we're going to put them back to front. What a cabbage. Put the rigs on back to front, Jeff.
Oh.
Put the rigs on back to front, like an idiot. Big pulley. Look and think what's going on here, I've got it the wrong way around. these 6-0s or 6-ounce leads I was knocking up the other day. Let's see what they go like. I'll come round the back. See what these go like, Jeffrey? Yeah. See what these go like, these 6-ounce leads. Feels nice to cast the 6-ounce lead again with the triple X. That's got them 7-inch wires in and all, Jeff.
That is.
Yeah. There was some of them I never put 7-inch wires through. Some of them, 2 of them I did. And in the bag. Obviously because of the pull on this water. Oh, whoa, 6 in. Welcome everyone. Just put a bluey bait out there. Who's live? Who's watching now? Actually, didn't do like Hi, Mark. When it's here and it's nice and there's no wind and no rain and it's clear, you can see, I don't know if you can, but you can see Scotland right the way through. Well, it's literally like a few mile here on the Jock side, but sometimes when it's nice you can see like for miles there. Now where's them lines gone, and that's the thing. 5 in the chat. Who have we got in? Chuck us a comment on so I know who I'm talking to if you don't mind. That'd be really appreciated. That wind's dropped off now, Jeff.
Yeah, it's gone out.
Jackpot, there's no wind. If you haven't already, could you hit that like button please? Really appreciate it. Jeff will come and give you a cuddle. Feels nice casting 6-ounce leads again, Jeff, for that triple X. I always felt like I was going to snap it with the 7s. If anything's going to catch a fish, it's going to be that triple X, I know it is. Aye, TTR's in the middle. Oh, let's have a look. Six people, 4 people, come on. Let's get us right up. See if we can reach 15 likes. I'll be happy with that.
No, because I couldn't use my phone.
You're in it and all. Mark said there, my missus is a jock and I don't want reminded of where she comes from. Aye, best off fishing here in the dark then, Mark, eh?
Where does she come from?
Whereabouts in Scotland does she come from, Jeff's asking? How's that wobbling like that? There's not even a breath of wind.
I'll be glad.
Aye, nothing much to do that. It's rocking like I've got a bite. We need a bite. 6 people back in the chat. 13 likes, 2 more likes for 15. Be jackpot. Just hit that thumbs up button. NAPALM. That word there, Jeff. I'm not a very good reader. That one, Jeff, I can't. There.
A drossen.
A drossen.
A drossen.
Jeff's the man for reading. I might just lift this up another touch, like, to be fair. See if I can get this up a little bit higher in the world. Now that wind's dropped off. Yeah, that's a better picture, isn't it? Just need them rods to go an hour now. A drossen. Where's the drossen at? Is that fair? That sounds like right up that, doesn't it?
They're proper Scotch.
Proper jocks. Want to be English, them ones over there, aren't they?
In between.
Can't decide what they are. Still in the shorts, but I've got the t-shirt, I've got the coat on now. Say a coat, it's like a pretty... It's nice this, Jeff. These are nice, these, like. Don't even realise you got it on. It's like wearing a vest underneath. 7 people in. Ayrshire, Jeff, Mick.
Ayrshire.
Ayrshire.
Oh, it's not that far up there.
No, it's not that far. Stone's throw, isn't it? But like proper jocks, Jeff. That, innit?
Aye, Cumnock and all that area. That's Ayrshire, Cumnock.
8 people in. If you're new to the channel or you just pop it in, hit that like button, means a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Totally free, like. We fish in silloth. We haven't had a fish yet, but there's one lad further up had one. He walked past us, that's at the start of the video. These salt coats, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff says, yeah, Mark. So yeah, if you're just dropping in, just hit that like button if you don't mind. See if we get up to 15. Very much appreciate everyone logging in and having a quick look. This was our 3rd try of getting the live on the go. For technical issues, it wouldn't work properly.
Gremlins.
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 They were playing with the phones, weren't they?
Gremlins in the system, that's what it was.
There's something wrong with the system. Sat on a bench, shorts on, jacket. Not bad fishing either. Aye. I like it. It's east side, isn't it, Jeff? Ayrshire. Ayrshire's east and west.
Don't ask us them. These are done there.
Scotland's all good fishing, isn't it, to be fair?
I just know I've been through Cumnock and Girvan and all that carry on.
I don't think I've ever been anywhere in Scotland and not had a bad day's fishing. I mean, even when you blank, it still feels like you go catch a good fish. I picked Jeff up once, came to Silloth, got his gear, and he asked us where we were going. I said we're going to Arbroath. Fished Arbroath cages, drove there for 3 hours, and fished Arbroath cages for 2 hours and drove home. Sea was perfect and never had a bite between us. That's fishing though, isn't it? A bit like tonight, actually.
That's why I ask. That's now why I ask in advance where you're going.
I could go anywhere.
Ended up at Hull and all kinds.
Have you ended up down there? Ah, yes, I got him with another one. We ended up at Wivensey. No, we fished Easington, picked weed up straight away, then went up to Wivensea and fish Wivensea, and then Hornsea the next day.
One minute I'm in Carlisle, the next I'm picking up signs for Scunthorpe.
I just kidnapped Jeff. Well, not kidnap, oldnap. 7 people watching. Jackpot. Hey, thanks for everybody for the support. Like,
South Shields.
I kidnapped them,
South
took them to South Shields. We had a good session that night, didn't we? Had a few fish out, a few mops. Can hear that line singing like. Back to 6. I see there, Jeff. See where that message thing is there?
Yeah.
You pull the screen up and down and it comes up the chat. So them ones who have 100, 200 people in the chat, it must be just constantly going up the screen. Good crack.
Just wish you could get a fish, buddy.
I wish we could get a fish and all. Couldn't buy a call at the minute. Back to 7. You can see both them rod tips bang on and all, Jeff. There we go, look at that. Now we're cooking on gas. I can zoom in. How's that, everyone? Does that suit you better? Just looks like we've got a bite because the wind's rocking us a touch. That's better, Jeff, isn't it?
So, better.
Pissing him off with jealousy. Now be jealous of here, Mark. Not a fish in sight. We are sat on a bench, life luxury like.
Maybe fished off the shore.
Should have made a dumbbell point high. So if we couldn't get on here tonight for people, we'll go to dumbbell point of the sands. I can see there, you won't be able to see it, the triple X. Or just cast out, it's pulling round to the right. That's got the 6 ounce lead on. 7 inch wires. How are you, man? Nice and all. Was it a Kelpie cup holder? Do you know, I've never fished off them cliffs. Anthony Grant. I'm not sure, mate. Maybe he's known by face. I might have seen a picture on Lenny's page today of that fish. Uncertain though. That's a nice fish, isn't it, for the summer? I was saying to Jeff on the way here tonight, it was getting to 9 o'clock and I was looking, it's getting dark, winter's coming. Can't wait, man. The rivers are on the bones. No water in the rivers. It's just like still little ponds. 8 people in. If you just joined, we've had no fish. We're fishing silloth prom. This was our 3rd try at getting them on the video properly. Aye, Kelpie, mate. Aye, lovely fish, aren't they, them? Bright red. Like I was saying, if you've just joined us, sorry for the wind. Let's just start fishing with 2 rods, see if we can get a fish out for you. There was a fish earlier on in the video, near enough to start. This video will be going on tomorrow at some point. came for full battery and I just got to keep going to cans. Or thereabouts, I don't even know how much is left. I don't even know the time. What time is it? How can I do this without getting rid of the phone? You wake me up and you die. Cheers, love. Half 1. No, half 12. Half 12, yeah, then he was on the right of me, he pulled a canny one in. I seen there was a few fish coming out. Chased that mat, I just scrubbed the screen down before half 12. Now an half fish to high water. Our Spooner's away, isn't he? Spooner's down working away, down Milton Keynes end. I was talking to him the other day. Sent me a video of Hendon Prom. How nice was that? Hendon Prom Market, it's a place you can fish out your back of your car at Sunderland. Like goes right the way along, down Hendon. In between Sunderland and Ryop. I see him. Excuse me. Oh. Only about 2 hours sleep. Moo's watching. She awake? I thought she wouldn't have been awake till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Hello, Minnie May. How come she's awake? Is she alright, is she? Who else have we got watching then? 6 people here. Smiling because she's heard us. I can't believe she's woke up. Well, obviously she's had a nightmare then, but she was sparkled, wasn't she? Seven, thanks for joining, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Moo's our daughter Mark. She just turned 7 last week. If you've seen the video of us where I've got a grill and she's the little one standing on the bank. She likes the fishing, so I've had given her a go of the a bit of trotting down the river, and it's been up a little bit last year. How are you, fish man? Where you at? 8 people. Cheers for tuning in, everybody. Really means a lot. We no fish just yet. There's plenty of time for that though, isn't there? Like now, come on. If you had a switch and turn them on, it'd be fantastic, man. I've got one shortish and I've just hit that triple X right out. Casting with some 6 ounces for a change rather than 7s. It's rated 4 to 6, so we're up to 6. I've been using 7s and baits, so I haven't been able to use it properly, in case I snapped it. It's a lovely rod like the triple X. Has anyone got one of them who's watching? 8 people in. If you just come, do us a favour and hit that like button if you don't mind, and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. Mark, she was sparkled last night. She was doing ballet for 8 hours yesterday with a show at the end, the summer show for the ballet, and she she came over just zonked straight out like. Is that all weed, Jeff? Oh my god, Jeff's got a line full of weed like. So I'm going to bring that TTR in and have a change of bait. So I'll zoom out of it. I never give her the wrong blanket, she had her own blanket. I've got her other blankets in the car. I might just go and get that and put it around my legs. I'm sat on the bench. Oh, Giovanni's. Alright, sorry, Mini Man. That's not cool, man. I hope this is a fish, Jeff, and not weed. Huh? Yes, man.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Jeff, it's still now and after high water. Eh? Slackens off. I think you had to get the drop net there to pick it all up. That, people, is a nightmare. Pure green shite. Don't know if you're getting this. Right the way down the rig. Tell you what, I'm fancy bit of that heron fishing, Jeff, mind, in December down there.
Aye.
Imagine fresh heron, drop them in an aerated tank. Good sea on, straight up to the north east coast of Scotland.
Just reminds me of Vikings.
Vikings, aye. Can't beat the Vikings. Still playing Vikings, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melissa plays it now and all. Wow, look at all this, man. Sometimes it's easy just to cut it off at the knot and pull it down the line. Is this how bad the weed was the other week, Jeff?
I told you it was late. There was a lot late when we were coming through, didn't there?
Aye. Bet the farmer's long lines are knackered, Jeff. I've still got a load on the end even. Look at that. Well, if we haven't caught fish, we've caught weed. Jesus Christ, like. That's why it felt massive coming off the deck. Where's these flipping hooks? It's like slime, innit? You reckon that'll clear off like, Jeff?
Normally it does that. You get a bit of effect normally.
Bit of a break.
Well, we normally get about half an hour, 40 minutes where it clears and then
Roll on the window. Tell you what, I better to ring this on the air. It's normally bad on the air anyway, never mind before this.
I think that other one's full as well.
I do it all, it's singing. I'll launch this one out and that one, go back in.
I've just cleared both of mine.
There's a blanket come through, hasn't there? Can you see me on there, Jeff, or not? Am I blind? It would be like.
No, I can see you.
Like plucking a flipping goose.
Look like you're starting your own seaweed farm.
Miss it, I'm bringing you back some seaweed to fry. The only thing I would drink of me.
Can go with your wine cubes.
Wine cubes. I wonder if that works with ales, Jeff. Can you see that other rod tip, Jeff, on the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, I've just had a chill go down my spine.
Crabs have been at that.
Someone's been on all
At the
crabs.
bluey. I've chucked it back out.
Oh, look at that, it's getting a rock on. Ah, they like it, aren't they?
The weed calms up for the fresh bait on.
They've smashed that to bits.
That was a real line full of weed, that.
Yeah, that one's the same. You hit them hard, Jeff, and all.
Yeah.
You hit them hard distance.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, as far as it can, eh?
Go and lob this one, Jeff. A dogfish will do, mate.
What's that? Just pure mackie.
It's pure mackie, aye. Oh. Oh, with a bit of collateral damage. Nostrils round that, Jeff.
No, thanks.
Good for your health, you know.
No, it's not.
It can be. Just a chunk of mackie, manners. Aye, that's full, isn't it? Jesus, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, them lads gone, Jeff, have they?
Aye, they've gone either our way. There's only the three of us now.
Down to 3 people fishing.
Hang on.
I'll go from on the other side, Jeff. Dinky low. Wow, that's full of weed. See what the crack is before I get seaweed off again. Oh, 9 people, 15 likes, jackpot. Thank you very much. If you haven't liked already, hit the like button. Fishing Silloth Prom, and we're getting hammered with weed. Everyone use a 515 CS. No sloth, I've got the, on the Triple X, I've got the 515 Mag 2, I think it is. I'll have to check again. This is the seaweed will go perfect with the wine cubes, Jeff.
It'll go perfect with the white wine cubes tomorrow. You can take that home, she can cook it, and that's as close as she's getting to a Chinese.
Like having 4 kids, you cheeky kid. What's the what is the 515 CS? Is that they got the 515 CS? Has that got the cage in? So I'm going to have to reel that in because that's got a load of weed on it. As we can see, 16 likes, jackpot. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I haven't got the fountain. I've got the pen battle. It's got the mono spool on it. It's got the braid. I've just loaded the braid up with £40 for the winter for fishing the rocks. But on there I've got £20 line with a £100 leader, and a £100 braided leader. Sorry. And then on the Triple X I've got the 515 Mag 2 with £20 line, and then again a £100 braided leader. I like the braided leaders because they give you a smaller knot to get that weed through your eye, which the Triple X has got a very small eye on the tip, and that weed comes through no bother. I tell you what I have done though, years ago when I was casting, I had a crack off. Fish? What's he got? There's a fish, people.
There is some in there.
There is fish there.
It's allowed for me.
That's smallest one I've seen, that Jeff. Right, I'm going to get this one changed that way. Oh, ha, ha, ha. So they are fish there, people. Oh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Aye, that's the 515 Mark 2 stuff. I really like them, like oh, it's full of weed. Full. It's singing already. Feels like a 10 pounder. 10 pounder weed.
I feel your pain.
Wow. What an absolute nightmare. That didn't come through the ice. Oh, it did. Back to the wide, the wings went wide. She's going to go wide and flip it in. Back to the weed cooking, Jeff.
I'm experienced.
You're full of weed there, Jeff. That's not even weed, that man. That's just snot. That's all that is, Jeff. Just snot. Aye, aye, proper thick shit. I think when it gets low water, the high water we need to go. We need to go when it gets to high water. Why do you want to go right on the end?
As soon as it turns, I'll tell you now.
I dug a pot, I did the same, Jeff.
I think it would have been
Yeah?
probably be a bit.
Worse, I pull you right round and that. The weed is absolutely unbelievable. But we'll keep plodding on. Look at this one. What's that? Look at that. Just had to take a load off. Right the way flipping down. Ah, don't know if that's on the other one now. Sometimes it's easy just to cut the line off and retie the knot. You getting much weed out of there, pal? Ah, it's a belter, isn't it? No.
You've got the biggest bit so far.
Who, me?
Aye.
I'm just unlucky. Look at that, man. It's like a seabed on here. Aye, this just bends our. Oh. Seen all this? Yeah. Tell you what, that blue is gone though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Crabs.
I like that blue. Let's get a bit of back off. Right, flipping all gone, Jeff. What's that there, Jeff? Is that mackerel? Yeah. Shut the back of you, why not? Just put it up there now. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Ba 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 ba. 7 in, 17 likes, jackpot. I've just been getting a load of weed off. Say a load, absolute stonking load of weed. 8 people in, jackpot. Hit that like button if you don't mind, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're at silloth fishing, me and Jeff, catching weed fish, big old chunks of weed. Now we're hoping for a break in the weed to get through to the fish. 17 likes, we're flying. Let's get to 20. Come on, keep it going.
Serious rethink on where we're fishing.
It's going to be hard on that as soon as it turns, like Jeff. Can't even feel that on there. I'll just cast from here, Jeff. Where you at? Watch your bad head.
Oh,
Get up. I nearly went over there, people slipped on the flipping weed. How are you, fish? Let's be having you. going on? What's going on? 9 in chat, welcome. 18 thumbs up. See if we can get that to 20. That'll be jackpot, that. Right. What have I missed? There was we were saying there, I don't know if you heard, there was a big splash. I was talking to the bloke to the left of us who had the fish before. There's a big splash, and Jeff reckons it could be a salmon because there was salmon jumping the other day when he was down. So that'll be nice to see. Right. See what I've missed on the chat. Aye, cheers, Mark. Thanks a lot. 18 thumbs up. That's great, that, to be honest. Hit that subscribe button and all if you haven't already. We do get literally all over the spot. I'll come in for work and be like, I want to go out, I need to go fishing. But where are you going? I don't know. So I'll check the tides for everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I'll check the tides for North East Scotland, North East England, Hummersey Court. Well, we've got a knock, come on. Yeah.
What, the one you just cast out?
No, the Triple X. Ah, yeah. Got a knock. Hopefully we'll get someone out. Typical rear bite that, Jeff.
Yeah.
That. Hold the rod between my finger and thumb. See if feel it coming back. That's on mackerel and squid. What did Jeff on that? Mackerel and squid, aye. Just settling on that big bait, on that big pulley. Having a bit scranich and that. Tell you what, it's mad considering like at Ross, Jeff, pulling the rods out of the rod stand and they just give you little knocks, eh? How are you? Come back. We hooked into it, Jeff.
Yeah.
I think we hooked into it. Yeah.
Right.
See if we can get it off the bottom. Yeah, it's definitely there, Jeff.
Is it?
Fish on.
Just keep it coming.
Got a fish, people. bear with us while we get this in. Taking our time, got a few head knocks. Might need your net jet for this actually.
See what size it is.
Ah, it's a good fish that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're into a fish, people, we're into a fish. Right, now go for it. Yes, I.
Yeah.
We've got a fish. We've got a fish. Well, everybody, we have a fish. See if we can see here. There we go, people. Nice little fawny on the dongle rig. Hooked right in the lip. So if you can see that. There we go, out nicely. Look at that, man. Lovely little thing, isn't it? Yeah, man. Jackpot. Come on! Battery low. Oh. Yes, I. Right, I'm going to put this back in the water and go down the ramp and go chuck it in. Use lot. Watch that rod for us. See if that one goes over. But nice ray. Lovely tiny look at the spikes on it. Perfect, man. Lovely fish. Right, get this back in the water, quick. fish returned in the drop net, dropped it down and chucked it and flipped it out the net. Dongle rig worked the treat. On the mackerel and squid. Fantastic, over the moon, got fish on the live. First live fishing properly.
And my net's not a virgin anymore.
And Jeff's net's not a virgin anymore. Only a small ray, but we'll tuck it. Nice to see it swim back. It was nicely placed back in the water. Buzzing like 7 people in, 18 likes. Come on. Thank you all for staying with us. I've had a thing there though. I've got 20% left on the battery. Typical, eh? Fish come on now, losing battery. Now I'll go try some sardine. The what, Jeff? Very little weed on that one, aye.
Right.
Did you find that, Jeff?
Well, just there's hardly out on this.
We're thinking now that the weed's gone that we can get among the fish. So I've cut a pilchard sardine. Right, they're not very warm them, Jeff.
Yeah?
Try the sardine, Jeff.
I was going to put one of them big things on that you put on for stuff.
Really?
No, the langoustine things.
On the prawns.
Mm. If I can get one on here.
Pretty typical, isn't it? Phone's dying. All the moon we've got a fish for the usual on the camera. But someone said, I think it was Mark said, he's never had a fish on sardines. We'll see if I get one out on this one, I think the bigger ones, Jeff, are more earlier in the year, aren't they? March time and that. Yeah. So we'll get in March and April, we'll get the bigger ones, and the double figured. Females, big females will come in. These are just babies, these ones. So there, proof's in the pudding, sardine. See if we can get it. $18 likes, that'd be fantastic to get to 20. I'm guessing the ones who's in the chat now, if you just chuck your name on and have a bit crack or something, I'll be back in a minute to read through them. went battery when I looked last time, Jeff.
You need to buy one of them things that you can charge it with.
Gate's still shut up there, Jeff.
On the thing?
Aye.
I think they should, but I can see them up. I can see them lit up there.
Oh. Just walk straight into that road. Oh yeah, that feels a load of weed up there and all. We got to finish. That light still lasts some people. Shame the battery's not. Right, where are we at here? Here's a look. Get out, Jeff. Connect us to the telly. Classic. Salty bottom creepers, thanks for joining. Just had a very small formaback ray, P99RAH. Just there now, just put it back in the water. Right, now I need to sort the screen out again. That gives us two nice little knocks, that didn't it? Sort the screen out again. There we go. Hey guys, thanks you all for watching. Like, I need to get a power bank for doing stuff like this. Obviously normally we just have me just rambling rubbish. Well, you still got that, like, but bit of interaction with everybody. It's nice doing it live, fishing anywhere rather than making leads. Nice fishing with this mush and all if he turns around and stops blinding everybody. It's been a while since we've seen the toothless Jeff.
I know. It's fishless tonight.
I've had a fish, Jeff. I said the triplex would catch a fish, didn't I?
Oh, then take a one out.
Fish West Pier, Whitehaven, Thursday night. Had two fawnies, 2 and 5 pound. Had one run on the conger rod, but came out to nothing. Did you see Earl's son caught a blonde ray at Whitehaven? No, I haven't seen it. You haven't watched it yet. Blonde ray at Whitehaven, Jeff.
I've seen it. You lad caught it.
Aye, Earl's son.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Earl's is a good channel to watch, everybody. A blonde. Nice. I was going to go to Whitehaven the other week, but times and all that. Just somewhere different in it, really. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot. Obviously, we literally get all over the spot, fishing wise. Literally all over. The other week I was down in, well, see a little bit. I think it was last time, one of the last times out, down in southwest Wales with Fish Hunter UK and the boys. They went to Swansea. I didn't fish Mumble's Pier when they went for triggerfish. I went up to Newquay in West Wales, trying for the bass and the huss. Never caught out there. Went to Anglesey in North Wales. me and the Ben. Then we went home. That was like over 2 days. I saw on Facebook someone was fishing Tommy's legs the other day, and I caught a few hounds. Them lads have just been on here tonight. We are off to sleep now. We'll see you whenever you get home. Stay safe, and Moose says fish on. Fish on! Right, good night Melissa, good night Minnie mate. I'll see you in the morning. I'll just jump on the couch when I get back. The lads who were fishing along earlier on who had the rate at the start, they were saying they had hounds at Tommy's legs the other day. Up to £13, I think he said. Years and years ago I was fishing Steeply Pier at Hartlepool, when you could get on before they chopped it in half to stop people going on. And there was a lad came down, said every time he got a bite, his dog, what was it, Staffy, used to go mad. When he was getting a bite, he used to go mad. There's a knock on the left rod again. Far rod. On the Triple X. The one that's sticking out the furthest, people. Just seeing a little knock on there. He was saying his dog used to yap when he used to get a bite. It's becoming to the right time for the huss. If you turn up on the prom. Yeah, maybe he's get a huss out. September time more for the huss, but I go like in Scotland, the jock side for them. Further over. I was going to go there today, well yesterday during the day, but I went down the shops. In the car, so it was 31 degrees and there was no way in hell I was walking the walk that it is up there. It's in one of my last videos, the one where the hares are running around and all. No way in hell I was going to be walking that in that heat. Fishing on black rocks, no chance. I'd be dying, man. It's a killer of a walk, Jeff, isn't it? 6 people watching, 18 likes. Jackpot, thank you all very much. We've been going 184 minutes now. Love to get there. Is there many fishing with you tonight? Obviously Jeff is there. Jeff's always here. He lives here, doesn't he? He lives on this bench. There's another lad fishing to our left. He's had a ray out, and there's another one at the top. But those 3 lads from Gateshead fishing who were fishing Tommy's legs the other day, they've gone yam now. Would have loved to seen that fish jumping out the water like. It's been salmon run right on the edge, wasn't it?
I seen it last time. I've seen it, the daylight, it come up twice.
Good one, Jeff. Oh, someone's walked out of my grave and had a lag. Come on, fish. You know you want it. Catching a fish on the live, jackpot. Buzzing with that. What's the time, Jeff? See this wind and this bloody tripod?
1:30.
1:30. So about half an hour to the high. And I think that'll be us once it gets to high, because it will be absolutely nightmare with weed coming through here. It's bad to start with, but today's been, you don't normally get the weed on the flood. It's always on the ebb. Where's your granddad from, Mark? If you don't mind us asking, pal. Newcastle. Where I'm from, I'll read that in a second. I'm from Trimden, which is 30 miles south of Newcastle. It's in between, it's like basically close to Hartlepool and Sunderland and Middlesbrough, and in between them and Stockton and Durham. Proper pit yakker's accent. I haven't fished the prom this year. I had a crap few seasons last year, so I decided not to bother with it. Lately, I had a couple of great sessions at Dunmill. Was Jeff asleep at Dunmill Beach on the Hounds at the start of May? Wait there, when were you getting them hounds on the worm at Dunmill Point? Was it about May time?
The first run of them.
Jeff saying there he got his first run. It was about May time. He was catching them on worm at Dunmill Point.
I got a little taupe as well.
He was a Mac boy. Little Mick. Jeff got a taupe there as well on what was it, Jeff? About 4 foot long. Jeff got a taupe at Dunmill Point about 4 foot long on worm as well that night. You had hounds, smooth hounds, starry hounds.
I had two taupe.
Knock your light off, Jeff. I'll tell you the camera round. We'll have a crack with Jeff.
I had two taupe. Two little thornbacks, and I hold about 7.5, 8 pounds.
All on worm.
No.
Oh.
There was, I got a taupe on the worm, and I got one of the thornbacks on the worm, and the rest was on squid.
Aye. There we go, people. Taupe on the worm. They'll eat out. Did anyone see Fish Hunter's video where he got a taupe on his sib with mackerel feathers? That was mad, that. Right in the jaw and all. Did you see that, Jeff?
No, I never got to
No, I never got to watch it. I didn't see a sleeping Jeff at Dunmill. Mind you, this was in the dead of night. He might have been keeping behind one of the groins, and I didn't see him. But we don't fish that side where the groins are. We fish towards where that the ship pipe comes out, Jeff. We fish like where the ship pipe is down there.
We go past the farm, and there's a little pull-off bit on the right hand side. You're right beside the beach.
Aye.
That's where we fish, near the pipe.
We fish near the pipe where you can pull in on the right hand side if you're driving towards Allenby. So you're right on the beach. There's usually a few big holes around that bit.
We've had cod out of there, we've had bass out of there, we've had Dover sole out of there. You get a good mix of fish, whiting.
Yeah.
And I got a
turbot.
No. It's a looked after at first I thought it was whiting, but it was deeper.
Pouting.
Pouting.
Aye. Jeff's sitting there, he's had pouting. All sorts of, you name it, he's had Dunmill Point, soles, plaice, bass, cod, taupe, smoothies, starries, rays, eels. All at Dunmill Point, all off that area there. Where you're parking near enough on the beach. There's a load of holes, but the holes change all the time and you're in some deep water. South Shields, boy. Alright, aye. Just up the road from me. Well, 15 minutes. Like to fish about 3 groins up. Is that where you can get the car parked on the top of the concrete blocks? Three
Where's that?
groins up. A Dunmill?
The groins.
Aye, about 3 groins up.
That's near the farm.
Near the farm,
You
aye.
probably park right outside the farm.
Do you park outside the farm there, pal? It's a great mark, Dunmill. One of my favourites for sometimes the weed is a pain in the arse. Aye. Me and Jeff were saying, well, that was our plan B. If this was chock-a-block tonight, we were going to go to Dunmill. And we said the weed could be a problem. Aye, the farm. Roll on the cod season. Do you know what I heard? I wouldn't mind fishing St. Bede's Head this winter, but I know Jeff won't go down the chains.
Can't do it.
Can't do the chains. It would kill him without his potty mouth going away for it.
I said it quietly.
Oh man, it's nice being out, like, to be honest. Doing a live, fishing live. Had a fish for the efforts. Just so slow in the summer, isn't it? Roll on the winter. I've been saying that since March. But we were going to go for the mullet, but I went live doing the leads instead. Look at the size of that muff on my bag. Get here, get out that bag. Get here. Size that. Ah, you can't see. Get away. I don't get out as often. Like, cause you're from Carlisle? Often as I like, cause I'm from Carlisle and it's a bit of a drive. I fished the chains, but only once. My legs knew about it the next day. I tell you what, what's your name? Jeff's a Carlisle lad. Mick, what fish is your favourite to eat? Mine's haddock. Do you know what? I'd say Coley or pollock. Coley and pollock and mint. That lad who's talking on here, Jeff, lives in Carlisle. Well, Jeff lives in Carlisle and I'm living now in Brampton. I travel literally all over. Literally. Jeff now asks us where we go when I say I'll pick you up. Or like, the phone, want to go fishing? Where you going? Literally, I couldn't go anywhere. When I fished down in February down the Hornets Coast, I left the Hornets Coast at 3:15 in the morning. When I was fishing with the Essex Foraging Fishing and Fish Hunter UK. I left there at 3:15 in the morning. I got back home at 10 to 7 and I was at work at 7:10. All day work. What's people's favourite fish to catch? Mine's cod. Simple as that. Cod fishing is like, yes. Cod fishing's like hard-on material when the sea's away. Isn't it, Jeff? Crawfish and pollock, interesting choice. Absolutely gorgeous fish to eat.
Mine's a ghost fish. I've caught 12 tonight, but you haven't seen them.
Morning, Mick and Jeff. Had anything yet? Alright, cheering lad. I've had what have I had? I've had a small ray, pal, and absolutely loads of weed. I'm called Rob Hodgkin, driver, Burberry car with the above registration. If you ever see my motor out that way, do you know someone, Jeff? Roy Hodgkin. I think that's what it says. Sorry, Rob. Rob Hodgkin.
Rob.
Drives a. Yeah, you read that, Jeff. I can't read it properly. I've never eaten it yet.
Yeah, see it.
Hey, Jeff.
Hodgkins drive a burgundy car with the above.
Keep a lookout for it. Rob, not Roy. Rob Roy.
Does you know Barney who does the fishing from Carlisle?
Do you know Barney who does the fishing from Carlisle? Jeff's asking. I have had one small race, Sean. Shane, flipping hell, man. My phone's just come up 10% there, and also I'm going to be giving it a last couple of minutes. Like when I say a weed, I mean all that there. I'll zoom out. All that horrible stuff. Catching plenty moths. How I zoom back out again. Are you away fishing? Oh, Mr. Hornless Codfather? Are you going to work? Ah, what have I done? Ah, it's been a nightmare, the weed. Got that fish on mackerel and squid. Beaten up type of squid. 19 likes. Come on, let's get to 20 before we have to go. Phone's on 10%. Less than that now. I don't know that many from Carlisle that fish out west. I've not met Jeff before, but knew he was from Carlisle. I've seen him on Facebook groups and pics of him on the boat. Sunrise Allenby. Aye. I'm getting ready to go fishing, Mick, off Hilston. Good luck, pal. Do you know what? I feel like driving down there and going fishing at Hilston myself. Alright, chaps, got to go to bed now. Great live. Thanks, Mick. Oh, Mark, thank you very much for the support through the night. It's been great chatting, pal. Shane, good luck at Hilston, mate. Is the get down still to the right hand side of where the road ends, right, where the road drops off the cliff? Is that still one of the get downs? Weed on that rod, man, unbelievable. On the far rod, on the one what's sticking out the furthest, I've got sardine on that. Greasy is out. Oil. Next to the haystack. Because it changes all the time, doesn't it? What time's high water down there? It'd be about 4 or 5 o'clock. Is it 6 o'clock? Tell Vern I was asking after him. Imagine Vern's out, is he? 20 likes, come on! 20 likes, Jeff. 20 thumbs up, jackpot. Buzzing with that. If you just tuned in, I've had a ray, small ray, 7 AM high water. Well, good luck, pal. I hope you get among them. I hope you have a better session than us and the weed isn't too bad for you. 8 people in, come on. If you haven't subscribed, it's totally free to subscribe to any YouTube channel. If you hit the like button, it's great. Thank you all. 200 minutes. Come on. Oh, you're riding solo this morning, eh? Oh, you know what that means, don't you? You go to bag up. You go get that pig on and it's going to rag you ragged on that beach. No sign of the seal tonight in there. I've seen him around in there once or twice, but usually in the daytime. No, there was a big splash before, but Jeff said he'd seen some salmon the other week jumping out the other day. So we just all thought it was a salmon. It was a big old splash. The wind's picking up a little bit here now. Nine people in. If you've just tuned in, thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button. I've had one small ray. This will be going live at some point today. Make great you made it 20 likes. I am buzzing with 20 likes. Absolutely buzzing like. I never had a fish. And Jeff hasn't. Pull your finger out. Andy was using 2 rods long before me. We'll have to get that in there and all. $20 likes, buzzing. I love the bag of decent hound today. It's mental, isn't it? They're just coming and going. And I hope you get among them, pal. I go try that thing with the squid what I was telling you about. I've done that tonight on the video earlier on after you went. Are you getting away on a road trip anywhere soon, Mick? I don't know, because like the last one, the one 3 weeks ago, I went through 180 quid's worth of fuel. So I was going to go to Scotland today, but no. But like if I go over there, it's an hour and a half. It's just an hour, like you know yourself. It's an hour. I live in Brampton, so it's an hour just to get to Silloth. Yeah. So that's 2 hours of driving there and back. But where I go up Scotland, that's like an hour and a half. So there's 3 hours of driving round trip. If I go back on my grounds over the northeast, there's like another an hour. So everywhere now is a drive, so I don't mind driving to like the Horness Coast, North Wales, South Wales, everywhere, anywhere. Did you get them 2 fawnies on that, Shane? On that method? Nice one, pal. You wouldn't have put the video up yet, have you? Because the last one I seen was the blank. Absolutely buzzing, mate. Buzzing that happened for you, like. I've done it earlier on. It was a little bit after you went to bait. I done it. I made a squid and mackerel wrap for Jeff. Comes out this Thursday. Jackpot. I'll be watching that. And you can actually see the oils dripping into your hand or in your bag. Pick the bait up, and it's just like, wow. You know what I mean? It's so much different. It's mad. Like, I'm buzzing that you got them 2 there, and especially like that. I fancy by car myself, but it's a bit of a trek to go if you can't get parked in the hotel, and even if you can, you still got a good hike to the mark. Rob, if you look back through my videos, there's a video of me fishing Balcurry, and just for some footage I walked around the cliff tops, and aye, that was a nightmare. But the last few times there hasn't been many people there. Oh, excuse me, there hasn't been many people there, and that rod needs to come in weeded right up. Jesus Christ. So yeah, there hasn't been many people there from what I've heard, but I go past there. It's unreal, mate. I did what you said and threw some on the beach after doing it, and you could see it leaking out. It's like, you wouldn't think it, Shane, would you? You wouldn't think that would do that. Is that a fucking fish or what? Right, I'll just zoom these out. This is looking fairly that's slowly going over that. Like slowly. cheers, salty bottom creepers. Thank you for tuning in. It means a lot. And I'm going to get this in, and then I think that might be it. That rod there's a bit of a queen bend, I know. Oof. Oh, you bastard. Nothing but weed, but well. There's 6 ounce leads on the triple X. I'll put this one away now. In fact, I think that'll be it for the live people. So my phone's about to croak itself. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you all for hanging about. And thank you all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Click the button and go through all the Fishing Lads channels and just give them that little bit of support, like, you know what I mean? This is the 16-foot triple X. Signing off. That there'll go in the wash tomorrow. Warm soapy water. Well, warm water. But aye, what a rod these are, man. If you ever get a chance to get one of these, get them, like, fantastic rods. Well worth it. So right, everyone, thank you all for watching. See you there. Cheers. Thanks a lot. And we'll be seeing you in the future. So that's me signing off. Thank you all. Just see these. Off to bed. I've seen the video make a really nice mark. Well, I saw a cod coming out. I would stick out after high water for a bit of the prom. I had £10.40. We've had them in the early season, the bigger ones. I think the best one now was 12.5. But the weed is just getting worse and worse now. Take care, Mick and Jeff. Had a safe trip back. Great life, buddy. Look forward to next time. Cheers, Shane, lad. And you have a good time down that Hillston and watch what you're doing going down them muddy banks. Slide down on your ass if you need to. See you later, Rob. Right, goodbye all. Thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure. And Jeff. Aye. See you later on, pal.